Welcome back to CUTV News Center. I'm Zach Prosper with your sports report. The Vulcans are riding hot now going into their matchup with the Seton Hill Griffins, who are near the bottom of the pack in the PSAC Western Division. With a 3-1 record, the Vulcans went into off the field as heavy favorites, but the Griffins looked to change fortunes of late and key a big upset victory. See that California in the all-whites again as they are back on the road for the third time in 4 weeks. First score, second drive of the game for Seton Hill comes from Drew Jackson into the end zone on a fourth down, nonetheless, makes it 7-0. California, though, able to tie it up. Terrell Roberson plunging into the end zone, his first of 3 touchdowns, tying it at 7 late into the first quarter. And right here, nice highlight grab. Kawan Scott from 26 yards out to James Harris. Nearly on his bottom in the end zone, able to get the touchdown, making a 14-7 game. Cal would add a field goal before halftime. Now we're moving into the second half. Seton Hill, a strip sack here recovered by the Griffins defense. That's the second fumble forced by the Griffins defense, recovered by them. And then Khalil Howard, the fullback, able to plunge it into the end zone, making it 17-14 late in the third. This is where the momentum would change, though. Kawan Scott getting the blocked field goal against Jester Baltimore in the Griffins special teams unit. That was the momentum shift that California needed to escape late. As right here, Terrell Roberson able to punch in the end zone for the second time of the game, making it 24-14 at that point. Each team would add another touchdown, though. Final score 31-21. And although a lot closer than the experts would have thought, the Vulcans get their third PSAC victory on the year and fourth overall. The offense was paced by Terrell Roberson, who finished with 3 touchdowns, which gives him 8 in the span of 3 weeks. On defense, a big fumble recovery by Branko Busick sparked a momentum shift for the Vulcans, and Kawan Scott came in on special teams to block the field goal from Seton Hill. The Vulcans' next tilt on their schedule will be the renewal of a big rivalry during Cal's annual homecoming game. Arch rival Slippery Rock comes to Adamson Stadium this coming Saturday with a 3:30 kickoff. If you're unable to make it out to the stands with the rest of the homecoming crowd, WCAL 91.9 FM will have live radio broadcast available, and CUTV will have live streaming available through America One during the game, and tape delay airing next Monday at 6 and Tuesday at 4. Now, CUTV has been rolling out a few different sports in the past few weeks, and that continued this past Tuesday night with the annual homecoming hockey series at the Ross Draver Ice Garden. The first matchup pitted the Vulcans 2 team against the Presidents of Washington and Jefferson. See that the Vulcans, they enter 1-0 on the year. First goal belongs to Washington and Jefferson, though. Chris Barron able to plow it in after a tip in front of the net. But Dalton Francic, right off the faceoff near the blue line, puts in a slap shot, making it 1-1 in the first period. Now, turnover here from Washington Jefferson. Sean Mitchell feeding it to Alex Smith, who finds a wide open net. That will be Smith's first of 3 goals, recording a hat trick for the freshman from York. And watch the hustle here. Anthony Siaka, number 19, on a breakaway, 1-on-none. Gets it past the goalie, making it 3-1 California in the first period. We're still in the first period now. Alex Smith again making it 5-2 with just under a minute left in the first. So we'll move ahead now to the second period. Washington Jefferson getting another goal. Andrew Zona making it trickle past to Nell Stroman, the goalie for California. And then Anthony Siaka again on a breakaway, able to pile it into the back of the net, giving him his second goal of the game, making it 8-5. And then towards the middle of the third period, Chris Barron gets another goal, making it 8-6. California will go on to win 9-6, though. Alex Smith ends up with a hat trick in the game, and Dalton Francic added a pair as well. Goaltender Talon Stroman was able to keep the Presidents out of net just enough to get the W, as Andrew Zona from WNJ scored a game-high 4 goals. The Vulcans return to the ice on Saturday against CCAC at 7:15 in the Ice Garden. Now, the second part of the doubleheader in the homecoming hockey series came after a brief intermission following the first affair. In this contest, a rematch of the CHE Finals took place as the Cal 1 team took on the Ice Cats of Pitt Johnstown, looking for revenge from their second-place finish a year ago.
Good after allowing
California
that first goal.
and UPJ both ready before the opening face-off. First goal will belong to UPJ. Seth Grove being tipped in by Nick Spangler. It makes it 1-0 UPJ. California will respond. Tyler Gettle able to pile in the first California goal in the second period, making it 1-1. California not done there. Gettle tries another shot. It's rebounded and put in by Fitzgerald, making it 2-1. And Anthony Tonkovich on a breakaway makes it 4-1 in the second period. Tonkovich would end up with a goal and 2 assists. Now right here, Anthony Shull for UPJ able to pile in a goal, making it 4-2. And then UPJ continuing their comeback trail. Yost beats it in front. It's put in by Albright for UPJ, making it 4-3. Watch the pass right here. Over the UPJ defender on a saucer pass to Tyler Gettle, putting it in, making it 5-3. The final score would end up being 6-3 as California goes on to victory. Leading the charge for the Vulcans was Anthony Tonkovich, who tallied 3 points, including a goal. The high scorer for the night was freshman Tyler Gettle, who netted 2 goals, including the knockout blow, with just under 2 minutes remaining. The Vulcans return to action this coming Saturday against East Carolina University at the Ice Garden. Face-off at 10 p.m. Now, another big highlight of the Cal U Hockey Night was the appearance of 2 Pittsburgh Penguins stars. They are to sign autographs and talk to the Vulcan teams to give a little bit of instruction and insight to hockey. I had a chance to catch up with Rob Bertuzzo and Simone Dupre and get their feelings on the event and the coming season.
I was fortunate to be plugged into a good minor hockey system back up in Canada, and that's just a huge part of your development. You know, you're lucky to have people who know what they're doing, leading you through your youth and whatnot. And I was fortunate in that way to develop and move forward with a lot of good coaches, and I'm sure they've established that here, and that's going to help a lot of kids in this area.
Definitely the process to get to the NHL, the youth development is big, and if you want to make it there, the most important thing for me was to have fun and enjoy what you're doing and work hard at it. Yeah.
Along with the hockey games at Ross Straver Ice Garden, Bortuzzo and Dupre were also able to meet and greet some of the Penguins' passionate fans.
Yeah, well, like you said, there's a lot of fans around the world. I'm from Quebec, and you see Penguin fans even in Quebec, and the fans here in Pittsburgh are great. I really like the support that we have for the team. It's awesome. Like even when we go for restaurants, the fans are great to us, and it's good.
Oh, it's great. You know, you can't say or speak as much as you should about the fans in the area. They're fantastic. You know, they're passionate. They're diehard. It's great. And then there's a great turnout today, and he got to meet a lot of nice people, and you know, put some smile on some kids' faces. And you know, it's a great tight-knit hockey community, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
And even though both players took times to visit Cal U and the homecoming festivities, their focus is still on the upcoming season, only days away.
Looking forward to getting going here. Obviously, a little bit new regime. Obviously, some player turnover. I mean, we always have the same goal here in Pittsburgh, which is nice, is to be last team standing there at the end, and hopefully win the ultimate goal. And that's our goal every year, so I don't think anything's changed that way. Yeah, there's some new faces, but you know, that's still the main plan.
And guys, we talked about at the beginning of this segment, Vulcan football. They had a very close win against Seton Hill, who's not one of the most competitive teams, but 3 straight games coming up. Slippery Rock, IEP, and Gannon all at home. Big time coming up for the Cal football team.
Well, you know, I've been at this school for 3 years, and we've never beaten Slippery Rock, and I really hope they do it Saturday because time's running out, and, you know, you just got to go right back and beat IUP. But if they get through that, I like their chances to win the PSAC West.
And these games are some of my favorites to actually get to watch just because of the atmosphere. I feel like it's some of the best atmosphere during games like these, especially Cold Bowl and homecoming coming up. Just fantastic. Yeah, you can never overlook a Cold Bowl game, especially seeing a couple years ago, Cody Nuzzo, Birth of Legatron last year, a very close game. So going to be fun and exciting to watch the next coming weeks.
Absolutely. Thanks, Zach. Well, that will do it for this week's edition of News Center.
Be sure to check out our YouTube channel at CUTV News Center for the latest video and full newscast.
Thanks for watching, and have a great week.